Hello, good evening and welcome to the business news segment on News 360. My name is Martin Asiedu Date and here your business is my business. To the details now, and economist and monetary policy specialist Dr. Johnson Esiama has been appointed second deputy governor of the Bank of Ghana. Until his appointment, Dr. Esiama was the assistant director at the economics department of the central bank, where he coordinated the work of the monetary policy committee and supported the work of the governors directly. Now he takes over from Dr. Abdul Nasiru Isahaku, who was recently appointed the governor of the central bank. Dr. Esiama is an economist with over 20 years working experience at the Bank of Ghana. He joined the Bank of Ghana in 1996, where he rose through the ranks, serving in various departments such as the Banking Supervision Department, the Financial Markets Department, the Research Department, and the Governors Department. Dr. Esiama holds a PhD in economics from the University of Southampton, UK, and an MPhil in economics from the University of Ghana, Legon. Let's go to the Ghana Stock Exchange now, and the composite index went down by 11.13 points to close the week at a year-to-date loss of 6.67%. Total capitalization of listed companies stood at 54.5 billion Ghana cedis.
Total traded shares went up by 23.21% following the exchange of 1.7 million shares, which was valued at 3.5 million cedis, a decrease of 64% compared to last week. Enterprise Group Limited recorded both the highest traded shares and the largest traded value in the week, after contributing 68% of total traded shares, which was valued at 2.9 million cedis, representing 84%. Guinness for the week were Aluex appreciating 11.11% in value, SIC 7.14%, and GOIL 1.37%.
GOIL has also given indication that they will be undertaking the rights issue of close to 140 cedis. I think this could have driven activity in the equity go up, because once the rights issue, people will want to have rights issue that is being offered by the company. They are raising this money for expansion in their business, and we think that this is a good time for them to expand their market share in the oil marketing sector.
Losers for the week were African Champion Industries, losing negative 50% of its value, PZ Company negative 9.60%, Calbank negative 7.22%, Mechanical Lloyd negative 5.26%, and GCB Bank negative 4.57%.
I'm also surprised about the transaction that happened in the ACI industries. It used to be super paper products company. Not much activity happens in the equities during trading hours, so I'm a bit surprised that there's still some action happening in that equity. But unfortunately, the little action that happened brought it down 50% of its value.
Now, the Ghana Tourism Authority has started processing 23 hospitality facilities for court for failing to pay the 1% tourism levy since July last year. Fund administrator says the facilities based in the Greater Accra region owe about 114,256 cedis.
On Thursday, March 17, the Tourism Authority embarked on its routine inspection exercise to give final warnings to hospitality facilities in Accra who were still owing the 1% tourism levy. Currently, all the 3 defaulting facilities have made payment arrangement to the authority and are adhering to it. However, the fund administrator says some 23 facilities in the Greater Accra region have been identified who have since July last year not contributed to the fund. The fund administrator says several warnings have been served these facilities, but to no avail.
We follow up with a phone call to remind them of their arrears. It looks as if some are not boarded. So we now processing them for a legal action. So we have spoken to a solicitor who is gathering the data from us, and then we'll be processing them for court.
As at the end of March this year, the fund had raked in a little over 19 million cedis. Hospitality facilities in the Greater Accra region alone contribute 78% to the fund yearly, the reason for which most of the monitoring works is done in Accra. As at now, majority of the people still lack knowledge on the importance of contributing to the levy, preventing them from inspecting their facilities when they visit these facilities.
What it is that people are complaining about is the application of the fund. The board is meeting next week to adopt a guideline on the application of the fund. So pretty soon people will get to know the uses of the fund, where and when the fund will be start to be applied to the benefit of the industry.
Established in 2011 under the Tourism Act 817, the purpose of the tourism levy is to provide additional funding source to augment the annual budget allocation for development of the tourism industry.
To more business news tonight, the Ministry of Trade and Industry is calling on Ghanaian businesses to enter into partnership with and joint ventures to enable them compete internationally. Now, Ghanaian businesses have been hit hard by the country's recent economic challenges, including high interest rates, rising inflation, high cost of utility tariffs, amongst others.
Available data from the Registrar General's Department indicates sole proprietorship businesses constitute the largest of organizational form in the country, followed by limited liability businesses. Macroeconomic instability and the volatile local currency has impacted negatively on several businesses in the last few years, leading to the collapse of some, while others have laid off workers to remain in business. The Minister of Trade and Industry, Dr. Ekospio Gabra, says businesses can leverage on partnerships to remain competitive.
The need for more collective action among Ghanaian businessmen to pool their resources, their knowledge, their skills, their international contacts together. Because if there are 5 or 7 top Ghanaian businessmen who choose to create one company, they will do far better than each of them trying to go their separate ways as sole proprietors or executive chairman and CEO with a briefcase.
Dr. Ekospio Gabra says Ghanaian businesses can also overcome funding challenges when they present a united front.
Information is one of the most critical ingredients in successful management of a business. If you're not well informed, then you take wrong decisions. So people think it's money, money, money. Money is important, but if you have the right information, you have the right business plan, money will come to you. You have the right product, the right service, the right delivery mechanisms, the right distribution network, money will come to you. The right human resources, you've trained them well, they are passionate, they are hardworking, they are disciplined, you can get funding.
Great advice from the Trades Minister. All right, so that'll be it for Business on News 360 this Friday. My name is Martin Esiedudati. Thank you very much for investing your time with us.